します。
We'll just start kicking side to side. Okay, front and back. Rotating. Nice big movements through the spine. Okay, nice deep breath in, stretch right up. All the way down. Back up. And last one, stretch it out. Okay, up and over to the side. Yeah, and change. Side again. Let's change. Okay, we just start with the head to the chin. And stretching up and back. Again to the chin. Get over to the side. Change. And again. And change. shoulder. Change. Again. Just rolling at the front. And just open it out. Tight figure of 8. Rolling the shoulders backwards. And forwards. Side rolling in a figure of 8. Oh, sorry.
One moment.
Donkey. Changing the side. And just hold them both together. Good. Twisting away with the elbows. Getting out the hands, extending right through the arms. Get twisting the hips, rolling the hips. And the other direction. A bit wider. Sitting down is the posture. Starting to twist through the spine. And then just holding it one side, looking over the shoulder. And change. To the ground. A bit deeper. And using the elbows just to press outwards. Just working side to side with the legs. And holding one side. change. And again. And change again. All the way down, bringing the toes up. And change. And again. Change. That. Stretch it down. Bringing the hands to 1 foot. Hold it a little bit. And back to the center. And then to the other side. Good. Okay. Back to the center, just walking hands forward. Keep pulling the hips back and stretch through the hands. Good. Keeping one hand down, just stretching the other hand up. Just do about 10. Just raising up and placing down. And about 8 or 10. That's good. And then change it sides. Try it out. Good. And pressing the hands down again. Good. Dropping the elbows between the feet. Just like the yes. Into the hands. Nice and slowly coming back up. Stretching out. Keep square. Pressing the back heel into the room. And change. And down. Stretch into the hip. Again. Using the outside hand, just stretching down, spiral away from the back. Look. And change. Just bringing both knees down, stretch down with the palms on the ground. And nice and gently, just bending backwards with the knees. Just go as low as you feel is comfortable. and back. Good. Okay, just work the knees, loosening the ankles as well. In both directions. Good. Stretching them back and down. And back. And one more time. Working the ankles. Pointing the toes up, just pressing into the ball. And then folding the toes over, nice and gently. Let's work the toes. And then change. Rolling the ankle. And press the ball with the foot. And work the toes. Shake the feet down. Okay. And just work with these swings through the body, so just working up high. So gently for the knees, so just kind of release through the knees. The weight of the body mostly in the heel. And just allow the knees to release into the feet. The feet should be nice and relaxed. And so the arms, just let them swing. Okay, for the hips, the side. Now the shoulders, really open in front and back. And change direction. Good. Okay. Just shake the hands out. And roll the arms. And shake the whole body. Okay, good. Take a jog. Okay, so just start with your basic ski. Just in kamae, and just coming forward and coming back. Just look for really a clear arcing movement. With a show. With the front hand. Good. And change to the right side, same thing. Waza. Good. And just change freely between the left side and right side. So let's do a few on each side. Try and really equalize both sides so that they feel the same. And then each time just alternate left and right side and play with either this kind of rotation back, this way, or play with this rotation to the front. So we either go to the front, change, or rotate to the back. But each time, left side and rotate. And just mix them in. Making sure each time really coming back into the kamae and forward. Also play in this case with a reverse grip, so coming here and rolling back and changing the grip here and finding this position. So in this case, just play with it. You've got this way, doing a kind of basic thrust, and then see if you can also roll back into this position so that this hand now is reversed and then thrusting through. And just play with that. Okay, with a reverse grip. There. Nice.
Michael, how are you changing your hands into the reverse grip?
Oh, let me see. I can't see myself. There. Okay. In this case, we'll do really slow. You're in this position. So let this hand come back and then let this hand just slide down this way. So you're here. This hand just comes towards the body and then this hand just slides onto the back of the jaw this way. When you come through this way. You go here.
Sorry, I completely missed that because my internet froze.
You're going to keep the front hand as it is, this way, and just let it slide back this way, and then find this position here, and then thrust through. So you
Okay,
can just
thank you.
Yeah, got it. This way, this way, this way. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Got it. Good. That's it. Yeah. Right. Yeah, nice. Good. Good. And also both introducing now Nishioski. So from this position, you've got to just come straight back this way. And you can just continue. From the reverse grip, you can go here, back and change the hand. This, and then back this way. So just explore different movements with it. Straight back. Or if you're in the reverse grip, here, changing it, and then coming back this way. Just explore different movements with the hands. This way. So.
Okay, we'll play with a few more skis. So in this case, this one's easy. You just change everything. Change the side. Thrust up this way, and then rolling back up this way. So thrusting in, and then from here change everything, and then come through this way. Keep the jaw quite close to the body, so it's going to travel through here and then up this way. The key to this move is that it's kind of delivered from a downwards arc. So it's here. So this arm's doing a kind of arc up this way. And at the finish position, just lined up with the shoulder. So in a kind of triangle with the with the backhand, front hand and shoulder. This way. And do this both sides, just mix it in, front, back. Changing sides. So. Yeah, good. You can also come into this position from the reverse grip. It's a pretty tricky move, so just to explore as well. You do the same thing, change side, and then find this position. It's tricky because this arm's in a grip where it's hard to find the elbow. So the tendency is to come into these kind of positions. See if you can really do it, but keep the elbows really with a sense of sinking down this way. The elbows stay down and heavy. So just play with it, left side, right side. This way. And you've got the standard one, which is to come through this way. Yeah, which is much more easier to find that the elbows down. But in this way, this kind of position. So just explore a little bit with this. And this. So. Good. Okay, and one more from this position. Using the front of the jaw, this is kind of really a variation on the basic thrust this way. You're going to slide up through this way and strike down this way. So this strike's being delivered from a high position down this way. It's kind of delivered to the heart, so in a way you want the strike to be coming down this way. So again, it's a quite pretty tricky move to kind of fit the arms into the bodywork. So keep the elbows down low. And again, look for a kind of arcing movement through the whole body this way. Just play with this one here. This. So it's really this kind of motion. This. And again, both sides you can do it. So this way. Okay, good. So keep all those skis. You've got forwards, backwards. You've got all these kind of variations using the front and the back of the jo. And just also introduce now a gedangaeshi, so drawing the body back, striking forward, and just blowing the moon a little bit. Coming to the sides, rolling back. You just keep a kind of basic strikes up to the knee. Just play a little bit with the footwork. You can do this on the spot. You can do it by advancing. You can do it by coming back with the body. And just again play with different combinations from the move. Good. And just playing with slightly different positions from the get-down position from here. You can also come into this block as if we do like we do in the 13. You can touch both sides, rolling back, arcing through and finding this position, and then coming into a ski. You can also use this as a kind of strike, either to the head this way, or onto the arms through the wrist this way. So just play with this where it's basically going to arc over this way. Either using it as a block into a ski or coming through into a strike this way with the tip, or down onto the body this way. Just play with this position. The same kind of hip work. Let's explore it. So. That's it. Yeah, good. Good. And then the last kind of variation for the gedangaeshi. This is a kind of strange one. This is basically where the tip's going to rise from below and strike upwards. So in this case, this is, imagine you're striking the wrist here, or you're striking onto the elbow. So but the feeling is the blow is going to be delivered from below this way. So you're in this position, and then the blow is delivered in a kind of upwards arc this way. So a little bit of an awkward position. But imagine you're striking up in an arc this way, and then coming back. And again, you can notice both sides. Let's get the feeling of striking up. So the blow's being delivered this way through the body. This way. This tends to be used to strike either the hand or the elbow. In some of the Kentai Jo movements, we use this. So.
Each straight through. Very good.
Michael, I have to leave. Thank you.
Okay, good. See you soon, man.
Domo arigato gozaimashita.
Bye. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Bye.
See you soon.
Very nice.
Okay, good. And now just play with the kind of sets 3 or 4 movements and with a pause in between and start from any position. So just play with different kinds of positions. Resting in, coming through and striking down. Just whatever you feel. About three or 4 moves. Keep it really short and concentrated. In. So. I'm just trying to feel when it's kind of naturally finished. Different kind of kamis. Nice and short. Good. Nice. Good. Okay, good. And then just play with basically one combination, so 3 or 4 movements, whatever you like. Something very simple like the 6 count. And then just kind of stick with it, but try and make it a little bit more fluid each time. So just work on it. And just play with it and make it every time a little bit more fluid. A little bit more fluid. When you're kind of happy with it, just go to another combination and do the same thing. So just play nice and simple movements. And then just try and make it a little bit more fluid. That's it. Great. Okay, good. So we'll do a little bit of Atemi work, just using a ski, so keep it nice and basic. Just do start nice clear drill, so you see shoulder width apart, really basic. Similar to the other ones we've done. Keep the front hand on the center line, elbow back, and just in this case just practice the coordination. So keep the wrist again nice and relaxed. Just find the center, hips square on, and then just coming forward. Keep everything nice and loose. So just look for a kind of heaviness in the body. So open out. Don't even make fists, just nice and loose. Really just looking for the coordination between the hips and the hands. And really trying to look for the center of the body. So open. So. And each time try and work from a neutral position. So good. Keep it nice and slow, coordinated. Good. Okay. I'll just make one change. So in this case, a little bit more like a Chinese punch than a kind of Shotokan karate kind of punch. But in this case, keep the fist kind of down in this position, so the fingers stay vertical in a way. You're just going to compress the arm out this way. Press the arm out this way. The good point of this one is it's much easier to find the shoulder position and the elbow position. So what I want is the elbow to be kind of down, heavy down. So just play with this one. A little bit kind of loose fist now. But just feel that the arm's just gonna be heavy down. Keep from the last one, keep the idea of this arm really brushing the body. So this arm really is in contact with the body. But just keep the idea the fist's gonna be kind of thumb up in a way. This way. So it's a little bit of a sharper punch. Just allows me to stay a little bit more heavy in the body. So. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good, good, good. That's good. And then just like this case, we're coming back to this with the fist kind of rotating out, but keep the idea the elbow's going to be kind of weighted down. What I don't happen in this case is the shoulder to kind of make the rotation. So don't kind of make this kind of movement, but keep the idea the shoulders back, the elbows down, and the wrist kind of making this kind of spiral move. So it's as if you're doing this. I feel it's really heavy in the elbow area, the area of the elbow, the forearm. Really where the weight is. And the fist nice and relaxed, but closed into a fist. That's it. Good. Nice. Okay, good. So do the same thing. You're now going to be in a stance. So coming one leg forward and just do the same. So you can punch from the back leg. You're pushing from the back leg and then punching in the front. So it's a kind of cross this way. And just do a few each side. So keep the left side forward. Really keep the feeling of screwing into the ground. So use the other hand to really center the body. So this kind of feeling. This way. This way. Just a few each side. Left side, right side. That's it. So that's it. Yeah, good. Good. Okay, let's think, just kind of skipping a few steps, but just do this kind of freely now and just play with different kind of strikes. Keep them kind of basic on the center line so that you've got this kind of strike. You've got a kind of strike coming from the back, or you've got this kind of strike coming in this way with a step. So kind of the one we're kind of used to in the Aikido is coming forward and stepping, but just play with different kinds of one from the front foot here, from the back, but not stepping in. And then the classics kind of coming through with the punch this way. So just play with different movements, different combinations, and just keep the body nice and centered. As much as you find the strike out, really ground the body down, like we do with the Joe work. So really try and ground the body into the middle and find the extension through the strike. And last 30 seconds, so just play with kind of non-standard ones. So you've got kind of hook punches, strikes under the ribs. Think about how we fit them into the technique. So I basically want the movement to kind of follow the body work. So just play with basically paisavaki and the fist basically following the body. So you're actually using the same kind of structure. This is really a basic kind of structure to a kind of template to kind of work off. So just play with arcing movements, rotations, striking different targets, and just keep the same ideas, the same kind of structure, the same coordination. Yes, being delivered in a kind of non-standard way. That's it. Good. That's it, nice. It's nice. Good. Very nice. Good. Okay, good. We'll stop there. Very nice. Wait. どうも、ありがとうございます。
どうも、ありがとうございました。